let's make some wally bits. Obviously I want him to be able to walk through the scene, and I'm quite happy with it going to black in the background because it's, you know, one of those dark dungeon levels or whatever. So I'm going to use a different bit of kit here. I'm going to create polygon primitives, and I'm going to use pipe. There we go. And let's see, we're going to rotate it in its X by 90 degrees. So rotate X 90. There we go. Cool. Obviously, I mean, you could do you just scale it up or rotate it by hand, but I quite like just doing that with it. So let's see, radius. What about that? I'll give him an arch where you can go through. Where's that? Height by 2. That looks alright. So if his thickness was 2 as well. Oh, that looks. This is 1. Oh yeah, because it's, yeah. There we go. We could go. Kind of want, definitely one there, one there. I wouldn't like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is, yeah, 20. So 24 would give us a midline as well. It'd be interesting. So we could do that. Subdivision. No, yeah, subdivision height. Let's go 3. Subdivision caps 3. There we go. Cool. And so now if we go 3. Does that look like? It doesn't quite look like a donut. It's quite soft. So we could do with hardening that off a little bit. So if I come here and I go edge, I double click there, hold the shift key, double click there, and then go R. Oh no, hang on. Hold the shift key, double click there, and hold the shift key, double click there. So we've got both the inside and the outside ones. I can do that. So that'll put those edge lines in the same place. So if I get all the inner ones there, and then shift, get all the inner ones there, then I can scale them in. But actually I don't want to scale them in universally, I want to use that square there, so just in that plane, that one, and all the outside ones. If I hit F, then it will rotate around the cylinder. Hold the shift key, even the shift key, and then to scale those ones outwards a little bit. Oop, a little bit too much. Be careful. There we go, that'll do. And then if you go 3, that's a bit tighter. Good, let's go with that then. I'm going to get rid of everything down here. Do I want to do it there? Don't want to select anything else, that's the thing. I suppose, if nothing else, if I go show, I suppose the whole thing needs to be selected. Show, isolate, select. View selected. Do the same thing here, show. There we go. So we've got those 2 views. And we know it's going to go down to the floor plane there. So if I get that and go face, and then just delete everything down here, then I've got my arch, which is kind of what I'm after. And then I want to get everything up to halfway. So that's 3. So come in here, do that, go F, U, make level. Crazy. Then come out here. Cool. I'll do similar things on the other side. So that one, 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 and that one. And go, oh, ew. Hang on, I don't want that side as well. Aha! Let's do that again. That one, that one, that one. I should have guessed I'd still got the other side selected. There we go. Now just there and there. Cool. There we go. And then that one, 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 that one. Having been bored of saying that one, that one, that one. Okay, so I can take them up first and then just go, oh, I'll flat them like that, and then I've got that kind of thing there. So with those selected at the top, I'm just going to go extrude because I need a crease, so I'll do it in the world. So I'll do that. I mean, there's going to be some stretching anyway. I'll do it once and then go G, which is do that thing again. And that'll hopefully cut down excessive stretching at the top there. So we'll have that. And probably the simplest thing then to do is get that. Oh well, we can't cut there because that's a triangle. No, it's not a triangle, but it stops it being an edge loop, which is a shame. So as soon as you can't do that, you're going to have to do this, which is that one, shift that one, shift that one, that one, that one. In fact, the lazy way of doing it is do that and then go shift greater than and do that. That saves me a bit of selection. So extrude that way a bit. Gives it an edge crease there. Come here, get that one, shift that one, shift that one, shift that one, and hold the shift key and go greater than, and then go extrude, and then we can come out that way. Nice, there we go. Which means we've got that face there, but that's okay, because I can now go edge, double click, go mesh, fill hole, get the cut tool, cut from there to there, hit return, from there to there, hit return, from there to there, hit return, and from there to there, hit return. There we go, cool, lovely. So if I hit 3, you can see that it softens, but it's not too bad. You've got some weird stretching up here, but we'll just live with that. 1. So again, get the edge of that and go mesh, fill hole, and then get the cut tool. We can go from there to there, hit return, from there to there, hit return. We can go from that guy to that guy, hit return, from that guy to that guy, hit return. So that's cool. And then if we go Q to select, we can go to face, select that guy and that guy, hold the shift key and go greater than, we'll do that. And then I can go show, isolate, select, view selected. And I'm going to go extrude I'm going to take it down to the floor plane, which is about there, and it'll go divisions. What I'm going to do 6, maybe 8. There we go, 8 divisions will be fine. Cool. So we've now got a kind of archway thing. So I wonder if this build to be a bit deeper, but it'll be alright. Okay. So before we do anything else, I think I'm going to unwrap and texture it, because if I duplicate it, like with these little lamps, I only want to unwrap it once. And so, first off, object mode, delete its current UVs, and then just go UV, planar, best plane, apply, does that. Where it says rotate, so if I put 0 in there, it'll do that. I can kind of go, do that. There you go, cool. So then if we go to the UV editing, select view selected. So we've got everything. So I'm going to delete this guy's history. There we go, freeze transforms for now. And then I'm going to see if we can put that floor tile map on it. So assign existing material, check tiles. Oh, there you go. That doesn't look too bad at all. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow one of those as well and go Control D. Duplicate that one. Boom, 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 boom. Where's that relationship to that? All over the place. And have these slightly different, so it doesn't look like they're all exactly the same. Make it smaller. And then go show, isolate, select, view selected. And then if I can get it square onto the camera, if I go face, get those ones, go extrude. There's that one there. Do that. Oops. Do that. That one, yeah. G. What's that one like? That looks like that. Which is weird. I'll take that one out more. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, normally I'd kind of go, I want to put some creases in there and make that a bit more defined. But no, I think that was okay. Right, let's do that. So, show, isolate, select, view selected. That one sits there. A little bit. Try to get it that way. There we go. And then let's have one of the lights as well. So that's the one. I don't think I actually. What I was going to do with that one was I was going to parent that to that, but I'm going to go Control D, duplicate that one as well. If I can do that. Stick it that way, and then that way. Because because this thing should already, if I'm right, this bit, if I go to its Arnold, yeah, it doesn't cast shadow and it's not opaque because it's a clone of one that I'd already altered. So yes, that'd be okay. So all of that becomes group control G, and group 1 is going to be arch. In fact, let's do it properly. Let's go arch 1, and then we've got that one. Can duplicate it. Let's center its pivot. I'm not sure that's a useful part. Oh, it'll do. It's okay. So that one can go like that and go E. And actually, what I found with these, I think, is actually they're quite nice if they're just kind of in front of that there. So if you get a lamppost and an arch together, then you can. No, they're not going to rotate quite together, but never mind. So arch control D. Have another one there-ish. And then post 2 come in front and across. And then arch 2, duplicate it, get arch 3. And maybe do that and then the lamppost can come in like that. And that should render out quite nicely. Do something like that. Yeah, it's starting to look okay. And then once you've got that kind of thing, which is a building block of a level, you could even then get those bits. Oh, hang on. Do it this way. Do it. Arch 1, 2, 3. And that PQ1 is the floor. And so I can go Control G, and that'll make that another group. And we can call that level. And then once we've got that selected, we can go Control D. I'm going to have to go and add all its textures back in again, but that'll be annoying. But never mind. And so we can do that. We can lift it up. And so that's where he jumps to. Boom, boom, boom. Is that too big a jump? That might be too big a jump. Depends how crazy he is. So that's annoying because that will you just have to go existing material checks. I suppose you can just shift those ones and go checks. That one and that one. Stripes. That didn't work. I must have clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. That one. That one. Hold the shift key. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Existing material. Oh. So we've got that. I'm going to have to do that again. Control D. See how quickly we can reshade it. That actually see things. That one. That one. That one. That one. There we go. So here's our bit as we see at the moment. So we go Arnold, render. That's what we're looking at the moment. So it's kind of funky. And so now all we need to do is get him to pick up his sword and move from level to level. So that'll be the next one, I think. Okay. Good luck making level. I mean, obviously, build anything you fancy. This is just a sort of like, you can see through it. It gives you a sense of sort of game level, and it sort of has an inbuilt illumination to it, which is quite nice, which you can move through. I will parent his little face light to his head control, because once you've done that, wherever he moves in the level, you'll always be able to see him because he's illuminated. I mean, obviously, if you want him to move in and out of shadows, then that's not the right thing to do. But if you want to be able to see him wherever he is in his level, then it's quite handy. You just have to make sure that he doesn't clip through objects. Right, good luck with that. Next time we'll get him to pick up his sword. Woohoo!